Hello, this is Mr. Agbamu Idonogwene. In this video, I'm going to show us what I did in my school recently. This PowerPoint presentation, which is a quiz presentation between year 7 students and year 8 students. And I use PowerPoint to prepare the quiz presentation. And this is how I did it. I arranged it in this order. Year 7, they have chemistry, biology, and physics questions, and they have 5 questions per subject. The same thing with year 8, chemistry, biology, and physics, and 5 questions per subject. So the student will pick a question from a subject, and I will display it on the screen. They will answer it and give the result, and that is that. So how did I carry out this presentation? I'm going to show you in this video. But before I show you how I did the presentation, let me show you how the presentation works. For example, if we have to start with year 7 and they say year 7, pick your question in chemistry between 1 to 5. Let's assume they picked question 5. All I just need to do is to click on question 5. You see the way it comes out very nicely. You will see the question and answer it. I have a particular add-in I used to create the timer, but I don't have internet currently, so this is the timer. So for the timer, I use the class point and add-ins in my system, so I'm not connected right now. That's why the timer did not rise up. So if you have internet connected in your system and you have installed Inkno Plasma and class point in your system, you can use this timer, and that's what I actually use on that day. But what I have in this video is just to show you how I did this presentation, and if you actually like it, I think this video will help you in your presentation in your own class or your quiz competition. So when you want to return back to the question, just click on the screen to take you back to the question. So let's see, for example, if year 8 have to choose a question, let's say chemistry year 8, choose your question from 1 to 5. Question number 1, so click on 1, see the way it comes up, they answer the question, we time them, give us the result, and that's all. When they are true, I click on this empty space, we come back. Year 7, choose a question. Let's take physics, for example, from 11 to 15. There's a question number 14 in physics year 7. I just click on it. It will come out nicely like this. See the way it goes. And when we are through in answering it, I click on the screen to go back. Then let's take biology year 8. Choose your question. Let's say question number 10. I'll just click on it. Question 10 will appear like this. Then click on the screen again to return back. So this is how I did the presentation, and the students, my colleagues, they were all happy. They loved the way I did the presentation. And I said, let me share it with you, my followers in my YouTube channel. So let me show you how I did this nice presentation in this video. All right, to start, you need to prepare all your slides, all the questions. You can see them on this side. You can see all the slides, all the questions. So that is the first thing you need to do. Let me just open a new page and copy like 3 slides there and show you how I did it. So let me copy this slide. Let me go to a new PowerPoint. Okay, so this is a new PowerPoint page. So let me paste that here. Let me go and copy another one. Let's copy this. Let me paste it here. Okay, let me copy the last one. Okay, let me paste it here now. Okay, let's take these 3 slides, for example. I want it to appear in that mode, the way I did the quiz question. Then get a blank slide. So this is a blank slide. Go to your insert in your PowerPoint, go to Zoom. You see slide zoom, click on slide zoom. Then all the slide questions you have done will appear here. So I made this one, I made this, and I made this. Then you click on insert. So they will all appear in this place. You can resize it if you want. You can make it big anyhow you want it. But let me leave it like this. And that is that. So you click and drag it, position the question the way you want it to be on your slide. Okay, let's take it like this, for example. So these are the 3 questions. So I want to present it in that way. So what do I need to do? I need to click on one of them first, go to Zoom. Then you see this point, you must make sure it's marked. So click on return zoom. Immediately you click on this return zoom, this arrow will show on this. Click on this other slide, click on return to zoom. See, then click on this, then you click on return to Zoom. So now the three slides will be returned to Zoom whenever I click on each of them. Then the last thing we need to do is to change the image. But if I let me show you an example. If I go to presentation mode, you see the children will see the question. So they can easily tell the question. If I click on this, you see it has appeared nicely. If I click on the screen, it will go back. I click on this, see, but they are actually seeing the question in this way and don't want it to be like this. I want numbers to cover this question. So how do I do that? So I'll go to under Zoom, I'll go to image, change image. To click on change image from file, click on from file and make sure you have already saved numbers in your system. So I have some images of numbers I saved in my system. You can see them 1 to 15. So but I'm using 1 to 3 to demonstrate for all, and I save it in my picture folder. See picture folder. So click number 1, insert, and the question I've turned to number 1. Then click on this, go to change image from file, then go to the folder picture, insert. See then the last one, click on it, go to change image, then from file, then question number 3, insert. So that is all. So you arrange your PowerPoint the way you want it, put every other thing you need in it, and that is all. Then as you go to presentation mode, so you see, you ask the children, choose your question. As your student pick question number 2, for example, it will appear like this, nice and fine. That's it. Then if you wish to use your timer, make sure you are connected to the internet and make sure you have the ClassPoint add-in installed in your system. Immediately you click on it and the internet is okay, you see the timer will appear and you start timing the student and then click on the screen again, you will come back. Question number 1, click on it, see, nicely done. Click on the screen, it's done back. Question number 3, click on it, it's nicely done. Then click on it back, and that is all. So you can see how I did the presentation for my quiz in the school I'm working currently. So that is what I did here. You can see the work. All you just need to do, prepare all your questions in the slide, then go to Zoom in your insert. Just go to insert, go to Zoom, then you see slide insert. You see all the slide I did, they all appear. Then select all of them. Make sure you know the way you arrange your numbers in the question. Absolutely. Then after you have done this, arrange it well the way I did it like this. Then when you are through, then assign number to them. How do you assign number to them? Make sure you click on one of them, then click on Zoom. Then make sure each of them you have return to Zoom. See, make sure each of them you have return to Zoom. Then when you have returned all these numbers to Zoom, then go to change image from file. You see the numbers from there. You pick the number you want to assign to the question, and that is that. So this is all I did. Then when you are done with that, you go to your presentation, then start your quiz. You don't want the class point icons to show, just close it, and that's that. Then you choose. If you choose question number 15 in physics, and just click on 15, and the question will rise up like this, well presented. When you are through, click back. Question number 3 in chemistry, year 7, click to come out nicely, go back. Question number 8 in the 8 biology, you click on it, nicely appears and go back. And this is all I have for us in this video. I hope you enjoy this my video. Hope you love watching what you are seeing here. So if you like it, you can actually do the same in your classroom and you see that the presentation will be nice. Then take note for this, use this, and make sure you have at least the recent version of your Microsoft Word. Let me show you here. So I have the Microsoft 2021. So this is the version I am using. Make sure this is the version you have in your system and you use it well and you enjoy your work. So thank you so much for watching this video. Do have a nice day.